Hi everyone, this is Ashish Kyal here. Welcome again to Ashish Kyal Trading Gurukul. And this is a very quick and short announcement with respect to why it is important to time the market. And I thought there have been so many people asking me that why are we looking at time as a technique if I have to time the market? And I thought why not to go live and explain it to every one of you. So before I start, what is exactly time, how to look at it, how to go about it, I simply want to say that we are having this session on Master of Cycles, which is happening on 19th and 20th of Feb, which is a Saturday and a Sunday. And we have huge response. We just launched about 2 days back, and we have amazing response on this because timing is the essence for trading. अगर आप trader है और अगर आप market को time नहीं कर पा रहे हो, that is the reason why you might not be making money. Did it happen with you? Tell me honestly that whether you entered a position, you entered a stock, maybe on an intraday basis, and you saw a good breakout on that stock. Classic breakout, volume confirmation happened. The only thing happened is later on, again, it was a false break and it reversed back on the downside. हुआ है ऐसा आपके साथ? मेरे साथ भी बहुत बार हुआ है. लेकिन then I started looking at the time. Okay, because if the time is not in favor, you will not be able to make money out of that. Now let us understand, there was a budget, right? You clearly saw a sharp rise happening before the budget, then the event happened and a crash on the downside, and again a rally which we are seeing now. So that entire movement, if you know that by when the time is going to favor, whether it's going to be on the long side, it's going to be on the short side, don't you think with that you can actually capitalize a lot and trade much better? So time is very important, and this is research that I have been doing for almost a decade. We have conducted even past Master of Cycles program. We went full, and people simply loved it. I am seeing so many of my mentees practicing time cycles, and they are sharing across their charts. So many of the learners, and it is simply fabulous. Why is it so important? Or time hota kya hai? Because we have received so many questions on this, I thought let me just explain in a very simple layman language कि time का मतलब क्या है. So when I talk about time, we have been trading looking at prices, whether you are an option trader, an intraday trader, oppositional trader, you might be looking at prices. लेकिन बहुत ही कम जनों ने आपको टाइम के बारे में बताया होगा. In fact, to be honest, I have not come across anyone who talks about time, at least in India, in Asia, or in Eurozone, who combines time and wave theory. So there are very less number of people who is looking at those aspects of time and wave theory. But time is the key, because if you are knowing that a low is formed, so hota kya? Let me just explain in a very brief way कि time hota kya. Suppose a low is formed on a specific day at a specific hour. I'm even saying that you can time the market to the specific very minute. That is also possible. If you are an intraday trader, timing the market to the very minute, if you are able to do that and tell that the market should reverse post 2 p.m. Yes, I've done that on so many occasions, or even on televisions, right? Even on my media channels on CNBC or ET now, I've talked about it that post 2 p.m. the market should turn, or in second half we can get a dip. Along with that, you need to also see a candlestick confirmation. So for example, if you expect a dip to happen, it came. And from there, you saw a positive reversal candle forming on the upside along with that dip after 2 p.m. Now that's like a classic conviction for taking a trade, is it not? Another classic example I will tell you. Everyone was busy analyzing what the budget is going to be and how to trade the market and basis of the announcement in the budget. To be very honest, I'm going to be very honest with you and tell you, no one knows what announcement is going to be there in the budget except our FM, PM and few other dignitaries. लेकिन अगर आपको पता है कि वो दिन पे अमावस्या है, okay, it's about lunar cycle, and if you have been listening to me about lunar cycle over the past week, I've talked about that 1st of February is a lunar cycle with an amavasya, which is going to be bullish. I've been talking about this all of the while over past 1 or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and I've been bullish on the budget. If you go back and check my video prior to the budget, I was bullish. Now that's a science, right? Without knowing what is the outcome of the budget, I've been bullish. and that's how it worked extremely well. So you did not know the you did not know what the announcement is going to be, what the news is going to be, what the event is going to be. If you are a trader, what you need to know is the time in sync with me, so that I can trade properly, appropriately. And if it is on the buy side, you look for buying opportunities on your candlesticks, on your patterns, and everywhere. If it's on the sell side, you look for selling opportunities. So you are clubbing both price and time now to together. So आप price को और time को दोनों को अगर club करके a confluence, if you trade, you will get answers to so many things. Tell me, isn't it you are finding it challenging at times to maintain that accuracy, to maintain that consistency, to see how the market is going to behave, and you are struggling around that? Okay. If you add one element, I'm telling you, I've been doing research for more than a decade. I've even authored a book, Effective Trading in Financial Markets. You can see the cover page of the book there. That's authored by me, launched in October 2020. I've done that, right? So, and I'm a CMT, Chartered Market Technician also. So I know what works in the market. I work with hedge funds. I've seen them, and I know how brilliantly they time the market, because if they don't time the market, they have billions of dollars, millions of dollars to, facilitate. If they don't time it well, they will lose a chunk of money. So time is very, very important, and it is very, very crucial that you have to see that. So if you understand a chart, if you look at a chart, maybe a 5-minute chart, or if you are an option trader, it becomes all the more important. अगर आप options में trade करते हैं और time नहीं कर पा रहे हो market को, then you will lose money, because it is very important for an option trader or for a intraday trader, commodity, currency, any segment you can trade by looking at it. एक low बना, you need to find out a period from that low, analyze the next low, see if there is a periodicity. Periodicity मतलब 10 कैंडल के बाद में एक लो बना, 10 कैंडल के बाद में दूसरा लो बना, again after around 9-10 candles another low. So you can actually say that there is a cycle of 10 days, okay, which means that every 10 days this specific stock is reversing up. Okay, that's how you time the market. अभी तक हमने सीखा था never time your investments. I tell you, why not time the investments if you can simply do that? Is it clear? Am I audible enough? So why not time your investments if you can do that? And this is a science, I'm telling you. This is not any pseudo science. This is a proper systematic way in which you can trade and make money. Time it to the very minute, and it is possible. If I can do it on a budget day, you can do it. That's what I want to tell you. I have done that. I've talked to my mentees. I've told them how it's going to be, why you have to be bullish, and look at it. We rallied big time, nearly around 600-700 points in that. And that is what is very, very important. So let me come back to how do you learn this science? Can it be done by anyone and everyone? Absolutely, yes. The beauty of time cycle is that you need not have any prior knowledge. आपको कुछ भी जरूरत नहीं है. You might be a fresher, you might be already be a trader or anything. You might not know anything, or you're already an expert trader. You can still trade it very, very well, because time technique is independent of whatever you have learned so far. So you need not know any prior knowledge. What is required is just some kind of passion towards trading, like I am. I've been doing that for more than 10, 12 years, 15 years. So you need passion towards trading, and you can do that. Software. So many people ask me, do I need a special software? Nahi yaar, you have TradingView, right? You have investing.com. You have so many online go charting. So these are the platforms. You can simply use that, and we will use that in Master of Cycles program, which is on 19/20th Feb. We will use that platform in order to find out a cycle. We will plot it together. We will do it together. Okay, ourselves, we are going to do that, and we will identify when the markets will reverse to the very hour, and at times to the very minute. We will also apply it on a 5-minute chart. और अगर किसी ने सोचा होगा कि ये तो शॉर्ट टर्म ट्रेडिंग के लिए यूज होता है, इन्वेस्टमेंट के लिए नहीं, you might not have seen my Sensex report, right? 2013, I published a research on Sensex where I explained that it can go to 61,000 by 2020, 2021. And look at that. It turned out fabulous. Sensex moved superb. Bank Nifty, my forecast was 40,000, and Bank Nifty touched 40,000 in 7 to 8 years time. So this is the magic of how do you time it despite of pandemic. The pandemic low was also on a time cycle day. So it is simply superb, and it is how you have to apply it, and it is easy. काफी जन ने आपको बोला होगा ये सब टेक्निक सीखने के लिए you need to be master, you need to know this, you need to know that. Absolutely not. These are simple steps, easy steps, which we will discuss, and we are going to have a follow-up session even after that 2 days of program. और ये जो session होने वाला है, that's going to be in Hindi and English mix. तो आपको ये सोचने की जरूरत नहीं कि मैं समझ पाऊंगा कि नहीं. Need not worry. Suppose that we have a follow-up session anyways. We are having a follow-up session for Master of Waves also. So we will have a follow-up session anyways. So you are going to learn again and practice and come back to me with questions. You can post your questions on Traders Forum. Okay, that is very, very important. You need to understand that. Also, along with that, also remember very clearly that this is a science of probability. अगर किसी ने बोला होगा कि market will go crash down and tomorrow it rallying, don't worry, it's a probability. यार 100% नहीं होता है. So many people expect that it should be 100% sure, so they are faking it. Don't buy that story. And if you want to achieve that financial freedom for generating that passive income, it is important for you to understand how to sell options, how to buy options, and you can do that if you understand the essence of time. So this is how it has to be looked at very, very clearly. And in fact, why not learn from someone? So I've been a speaker at IAM. I've been teaching about this time cycles and how to use it in my China investment forum, which happened from 18th of Jan to 25th of Jan. It was fabulous. I'm talking to Chinese people about it. So why not in India learn a science of this? And the beauty again is you can in fact even derive a price target. Okay, you can derive a price target and by looking at the time, and so many tweets you can share that where people have shared across that how they derive the price target, and precisely Nifty moved that way, Bank Nifty moved that way, the stocks have been absolutely that. So you clearly understand this is something that you have to know, and I am ready to give it across to you because I have developed my techniques and path, because when I was not able to time the market, breakout aake false ho gaya, everything looked correct, but it didn't work for me. I then embarked upon this journey, and it is simply changed the way I trade and see the market. So you don't need a software, you don't need any prior knowledge. It is going to be in Hindi and English mix, so it's going to be simply fabulous. You are going to love this. So Master of Cycles, the early bird for Master of Cycles program which is on 19th and 20th of February. Okay, I think I told Jan by mistake. 19th and 20th February, it's going to happen. The early bird is ending on 5th of Feb. So ensure the pricing for this is 22,000 plus GST. The link will be shared across, and you can even find it on the description and the comment section. And if you register post 5th of February, the pricing is going to change and increase. Along with this, we will also give you 5 bonus videos if you register for this program today itself. You will get 5 bonus videos. You will get access to a research report that we publish for 10 days so that you can see how we are applying various concepts together. You can do that, and you just have to take that step forward. You have to take that action, and trust me, it's going to simply work amazing. Look at the time and trade the market. Now, for example, if you know that post 230, there is a possibility of a dip in the markets, okay? And then market corrects down, and then you expect that the candle which is forming is going to give a positive breakout. If time is turning from down to up, don't you think your conviction to take that trade is skyrocket high, irrespective whether you use candlestick, you use wave theory, or you use simple indicators? All of those things will make a lot more sense only if you know that time is favoring you. Other time, so everything is governed by that, right? If you look at solar cycle, there is a 12.5 year of cycle. If there is a lunar cycle, which is 29 days, there is 24 days in a year. In a day, 24 hours in a day. Okay, so I've been distracted by the chat. So 24 hours in a day, you can clearly see there is a presidential cycle, which is a 4-year cycle. There is a quantitative cycle, which is a 54-year cycle. There is a decennial cycle, which is a 10-year cycle. So everything is cyclical in nature. If everything is cyclical in nature, don't you think that even stock market, जो stock market हमारे ही दिमाग की उपज है, वो भी cyclical होगा. And basis of these simple cycles, I told that the budget is going to be bullish, and that's how it happened. So this is how you have to do that. This is how you have to look at things. And trust me, the Master of Cycles program on 19/20th Feb is from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's online. It's going to change the way you look at the markets if you apply timing tools correctly. I can give it to you, but you need to be there to receive it. And as I said, Hindi or English दोनों में होगा. Early bird is ending on 5th, and the charges is 22K plus GST. You can simply go and look at that. Even look at the individual time cycle for ITC. There is a 55-day cycle, which I shared across. It works every 55 days. If you buy that stock, it bounces back on the upside. Even the recent one is worked out well. Okay, that's fabulous. Now, someone is asking, is there a difference between Gann cycle and Hurst time cycle? We will be focusing on Hurst time cycle, and we will also be looking at Gann cycle. Now, what is a Gann cycle? A Gann cycle is different than Hurst time cycle. So there are different techniques of Gann square of 9 to find timing, to find resistance, to find support. We will be using Gann square of 9 to find out certain support and resistance levels. And we will be using Hurst time cycle to time those reversals happening. And that is going to be a lethal combination together. Okay, I've been using even a 55-day cycle, and it is simply superb. तो आपको ये सब नंबर्स याद रखने की जरूरत नहीं. You might be thinking कि इतने सारे अगर नंबर्स याद रखेंगे तो ट्रेड कब करेंगे. You don't really have to remember all of those numbers. You don't really have to do anything about it. You simply have to understand how to trade by looking at the time element. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that fantastic? And you can also apply these techniques on commodities. If you are a natural gas trader, crude oil works super on time cycle. It is something fabulous. Can I apply it on 1 minute chart? Yes, you can apply it on a minute chart also. That is something works on a minute. I've not given it a shot. I've gone to only 5 minutes. But अगर 5 मिनट पे चलता है, hourly पे चलता है, daily पे चलता है, 10 years prediction कर सकते हैं. You know, I've even forecasted 2027 Nifty कहाँ होगा. So all of those things are possible. I'm going to give it to you once you are a part of this program on Master of Cycles. And your learning starts now, not on 19/20th Feb. Your learning starts today once you register for this program. Is it making sense? Okay, I'm open to questions. I can clearly see a few of you are asking, how do I register for the program? So in order to register for this program, just the link which is shared across by my colleague, you just have to click on that link and you will be directed to the page. Thanks for sharing it across, and you just have to click and you can register for this program. Okay, I can see a question. If it's a mentorship program, is MOC a part of it? Yes. If you have registered for mentorship, MOC is included in that. So it's a live event pass given to you for mentees. So if you are a mentee on timing the markets, mentorship on timing the markets, you will be a part of MOC. So you need not register separately for that. Will it work on crypto? Absolutely. Cryptocurrency pay, if you go back and apply that on a 56 days ka cycle, it works that superb. So crypto will be simply fabulous. You can apply these timing tools, which we will discuss during the Master of Cycles program. You can definitely apply crypto. And yes, I have a few questions which my colleague has shared across, and I'm just checking that. Yes, also the question which is shared across is, will I be able to trade from the very next day? Okay, I just made a note of that question. So you can definitely trade, okay, very, very well from the next day itself. क्योंकि time tool ऐसा है कि आप next day से apply कर सकते हो. Okay, unlike other methods which might require some experience and time. So you can absolutely trade once you have this tool along with you, and it is going to be simply fabulous. Okay, guys, I think that is what I wanted to tell you all, and it is going to be in a combining. So I have one more question. Finally, taking Fibonacci and trading can be done together with Fibonacci. Yes, there is Fibonacci time zone also. We will discuss about those techniques, right? And it is working so well if you want to generate that passive income by just looking at time and candlestick. Okay, ये आप दो चीज देख सकते हो. You can look at it. Yes, we will be covering FLD because उसी के through हम price target derive करेंगे looking at time. Fantastic. I'm going to take a very quick poll now for people who are here who wants to be a part, and I call these people as time traders. Do you want to be a time trader and you want to trade exceptionally well? So far, you might have struggled for years, or you might have just started trading, right? So why not to do it in a scientific, systematic way with time favoring you? हमारी इधर कहावत भी है ना, अगर 7:30 ही लगी है तो आप कुछ भी कर लो, कुछ नहीं चलता है, right? So this is the way of this applicable for everything, you know. Even the ocean waves go up and down every lunar cycle. So if our body is made up of nearly what 72% of water, don't you think that system changes? Stock market भी तो हमारे दिमाग का उपज ही है, so that will also change, right? So why not to learn this something which is no one is sharing across. I am sharing across. This is a secret of trading. Very few people have it, and it's my mission and vision. Ye secret, I want to give it to you all so that you trade it exceptionally well. And with that, in your success is my success. This is the path to financial freedom, right? That's what we want to do, because there is no certainty about job. I've lost my job with Lehman Brothers in 2008. Yes, that filed for bankruptcy. So there is no certainty. And that's when I started developing this technique. And I was for 8 months locked down at my resort, Cloud9 Hills Resort, which is in Lonavala. I was there, and it worked out well for me. So fantastic, guys. Thank you very much. And it is simply superb. Each one of you, thanks for being a part of this program. The link is shared across by my colleague. I'll again quickly share the link with you all so that you will be able to simply go there and register yourself. You did not worry. We will take it from there. Your access to the bonus videos will be valid only if you are registering today. If you are registering tomorrow, you will not have access to these bonus videos. So ensure you are part of this program today itself. So I'm just sharing the link again, just in case you missed out and you want to know more. So if you have any questions or doubts, you can simply reach out to us on 9920422202. And thank you for your time. Wonderful always speaking to each one of you. Thanks a lot and have a wonderful time. Thank you.